Imagine waking up one day to find that Earth has stopped spinning. What would happen to our planet, and how would it affect life as we know it? This thought experiment may seem far-fetched, but the implications are staggering. Today, we'll delve into the profound consequences of such a catastrophic event. Buckle up, because this journey is going to be both thrilling and eye-opening. Today, we're diving into a fascinating thought experiment. What would happen if Earth suddenly stopped spinning? While this may sound like something out of a science fiction movie, understanding the scientific principles behind it reveals startling truths about our planet and the delicate balance that sustains life. Let's start with the basics. Earth's rotation. Our planet spins on its axis, completing a full rotation roughly every 24 hours. This spinning motion is not just an interesting fact. It is the very reason we experience day and night. The rotation also plays a critical role in various natural processes, such as the Coriolis effect, which influences weather patterns and ocean currents. It's this rotation that helps maintain the stability of our atmosphere and the delicate equilibrium that supports life. Now, consider what would happen if Earth suddenly stopped spinning. The immediate consequences would be nothing short of catastrophic. At the equator, Earth's rotational speed is approximately 1,670 kilometers per hour, 1,040 miles per hour. If the planet halted abruptly, everything not firmly anchored down would continue moving at that speed due to inertia. Picture it: buildings, trees, vehicles, and even people being violently hurled eastward at incredible speeds. The sheer force of this inertia would unleash chaos and destruction across the globe. The initial impact would be devastating. Imagine massive shockwaves ripping through cities, leading to widespread destruction akin to the aftermath of a catastrophic earthquake or tsunami. This would not be just localized destruction. It would resonate across continents. Buildings would crumble, landscapes would be torn apart, and lives would be forever changed. The economic ramifications would be staggering, with infrastructure obliterated and supply chains disrupted, potentially leading to a global humanitarian crisis. Entire cities could become uninhabitable, forcing millions to flee their homes. Next, let's discuss the atmosphere. Earth's rotation is crucial for maintaining the stability of our atmosphere. If the planet were to stop spinning, the atmosphere would continue moving at its original rotational speed, creating extreme and chaotic wind patterns. Winds could reach speeds exceeding 1,600 kilometers per hour, 1,000 miles per hour, leading to unprecedented storms and atmospheric turbulence. Imagine tornadoes and hurricanes being exacerbated by these winds, creating a perfect storm of climatic chaos. Some regions would be subjected to scorching heat, while others could experience frigid conditions as the atmosphere adjusts to the sudden changes. The balance of weather patterns that we rely on for agriculture, water supply, and natural ecosystems would be thrown into disarray. Extreme weather events, such as cyclones and floods, would become the new norm, causing displacement and suffering on a massive scale. Now, let's consider the implications for our day-night cycle. Without rotation, one side of Earth would face the sun continuously, while the opposite side would be plunged into perpetual darkness. This would lead to extreme temperature variations, one side scorched by constant sunlight, the other freezing in darkness. The ecological consequences of such a drastic change would be staggering. Plants and animals have evolved to thrive in a cycle of day and night, relying on these changes for growth, reproduction, and survival. Constant sunlight would lead to droughts and crop failures, while the dark side might experience mass extinctions as temperatures plummet. The disruption to ecosystems would ripple through the food chain, leading to a cascading effect that threatens biodiversity. Entire species could vanish, drastically altering the planet's biological landscape. We could see the end of familiar habitats, from lush rainforests to vibrant coral reefs. Let's shift our focus to the gravitational pull of the moon. Earth's rotation and its interaction with the moon create predictable tidal patterns. If Earth stopped spinning, those tidal forces would change dramatically. Oceans would experience chaotic and unpredictable tides, with some areas facing massive tidal waves while others see extreme drops in sea levels. Coastal cities would be particularly vulnerable to these tidal changes, facing the dual threats of flooding and exposure. The ocean currents, which are essential for regulating global temperatures and weather patterns, would also be affected. Marine life, from coral reefs to fish populations, relies on stable currents for migration and breeding. Disruption of these currents could lead to massive die-offs of marine species, impacting global food supplies and economies dependent on fishing. The fishing industry, already strained by overfishing, would face a crisis, further threatening food security. The societal implications of a world where Earth has stopped spinning would be just as severe. With communication networks disrupted and infrastructure destroyed, societies would struggle to respond to the chaos. The global economy could collapse, leading to widespread panic and a scramble for resources. Governments would be challenged to maintain order, and social structures might fray under the pressure. Communities could descend into conflict over dwindling resources, heightening tensions and instability. However, while the immediate aftermath would be catastrophic, humanity has a remarkable capacity for resilience. Communities might band together to adapt to the new realities of life in a drastically changed world. People would have to find innovative solutions to cultivate food, generate energy, and ensure survival. We might see a shift toward underground living, alternative energy sources, and new agricultural practices tailored to extreme conditions. People might develop new technologies to harness energy from the sun on the day side and seek geothermal solutions on the dark side. Yet, the question remains, would we be able to survive the long-term consequences of a world without rotation? The psychological impact could be just as profound as the physical changes. The loss of the familiar cycle of day and night could lead to widespread anxiety and depression. How would cultures adapt to the loss of traditions tied to the day-night cycle? Festivals, agricultural practices, and even sleep patterns would need to be re-evaluated in this new reality. In conclusion, the sudden stoppage of Earth's rotation would lead to devastating consequences, ranging from immediate destruction and extreme weather to societal collapse and environmental upheaval. While this scenario is purely hypothetical, it highlights the intricate connections between Earth's rotation and the life it supports. Understanding these dynamics is crucial for appreciating the delicate balance that sustains our planet. It also serves as a cautionary tale about the fragility of our environment and the need for sustainable practices to protect our world. If you enjoyed this thought-provoking journey and want to explore more intriguing scientific concepts, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content. We'd love to hear your thoughts. What would you do if Earth stopped spinning? Drop your comments below, and let's engage in this fascinating discussion. Thanks for watching. Remember, the universe is full of wonders and mysteries. Keep exploring, and join us next time for more adventures in science.